is gonna kind of be hard to not get emotional over. This is gonna be more of a talk video, and we are going over 3 main subjects. We're gonna start off with what's been going on with my posting schedule. So, I have really been lacking content to make. As you guys know, I have my pigs, and I don't want to overflow my page with just my pigs because it started off with my cows, and I just need to get out there and film with my cows, but I have struggled with that. I was on spring break for a week, and while I was on spring break, I was at my mom's for spring break, and I said this in the pig video. While we were on spring break, we got our pigs, so instantly when we came back, pigs. And, the cows got put to the side because I'm not taking them to the fair. They are just for breeding purposes, and Lou's not even bred yet, so, yeah. I've been going out for the last 3 days to the cows and just hanging out with them. And it has been, a time because none of them are used to me anymore, and it's really sad, actually. So, I want to make content with them, but I don't want them to feel like I'm coming at them as, it was the day before yesterday, I brought a halter out, and Lou didn't even want to get near me, and I felt so, I was like, oh my god, I am so terrible. I felt so bad that I haven't been able to even out my time with them. And so, I'm trying to get on top of that while creating content for you guys. Okay, we're going over 4 main subjects. Next subject, to get my mind off of a little bit of emotional stuff, is we reached 100 subscribers. I wanted to reach 100 subscribers by August, and it is at the end of April, which, I'm not sharing when my birthday is, because that's I'm not doing that, but my birthday is in April, so this was so exciting to me. I want to thank you all who's gonna view this, because there might not be, a lot of you guys aren't gonna view this, so who is viewing this and is subscribed, thank you so much. I could not have done it without you guys. Literally, I count every day, I look every day, and it just keeps growing, and I am so happy. I love you all. So, yeah, and I did notice that some of the people I'm subscribed to has subscribed back to me, so, my heart was like, and that was really exciting for me. The saddest subject, or not sad, exciting, but it might be a little bit emotional for me, I'm gonna do last, but I also want to share with you guys, I'll show, pictures at the end. I got my turkeys, this week. We got them on Wednesday, and, I love it, and I don't know where y'all are from, so you might not, I live in Ohio, so you guys might not have the same time schedule as me, so, yeah, I don't know, and I also don't know when you're seeing this, so you might think Wednesday is 2 weeks from now, so, it doesn't really matter the day, but I got my turkeys, and I'm really excited, and I love them, and they are so sweet, and they make, 0 noise, so, I hope they stay like that. And now I'm gonna have to, think about what I'm gonna say for the next subject, so I'll probably come back in a different clip and talk about it, because I have to re-regulate myself for this, so yeah. Okay, I've got myself pretty much together. So this is very exciting news, but it's also a very big change for me, so we are moving. Okay, so, if you guys don't know, I live with my grandparents and my aunt. Well, my aunt's moving out, we're becoming her next door neighbor. We're renting a house right behind my aunt's house, that she just bought. And, thankfully, since we're still in the same town, we're literally 5 minutes away. We still have to get off the bus here every day and come feed and take care of our animals, so it probably won't change a lot for you guys, but content is gonna become really, really, really slow, and it probably won't be a ton about the animals, which is why it's really important for me this year to get a 4-H video out for you guys, or a fair video, because content's going to be really slow, and having a fair video is going to probably, hopefully, brighten some of you guys' day. So, it will change for you guys and me a lot. So I've mentioned, did I just say this in the clip well, I might say this again in this video. My parents are divorced. I also mentioned that in my pig video. I don't know why that keeps coming up. So, I'm going on my 5th house I've lived in. And this is my third school district, actually. So, I'm going to tell you guys the backstory of that. It may take a second, but I do think it's kind of interesting. So, we grew up in this town. This is our hometown where we are staying in even when we move. It's a small little village, and a really nice little village. I'm not going to name the village because I don't want anybody to, like, come after me, or I don't want my school friends to be, like, knocking on my door or anything. So I grew up in a little white house in this village. Really nice house. I do not remember it, but we have seen the house. And I do remember having horses at the house. Then we moved into a house about probably 2 hours from here. And, also, I remember that house fully. I got my first pony there, and I honestly would probably do anything to have that house back, but I don't plan on it. It wasn't a good place where we lived because it was really hard for us to live there. That was my second school district. I ended up going to a preschool because I had to do physical therapy. My right arm, I'm left-handed, my right arm has half its nerves, and so it actually doesn't work all the way, and I don't have full control of my hand. So that was my second school district. When my parents divorced, we moved in with my grandparents. So my mom lived in a different house. There was a few places she rented, but I don't count those because it was not a very long time. She was working on the road. She was in big plants. She's always done construction. She does not do it anymore as it broke her back. So she just drives Amish now where she lives. And so then it was this house, which was our third one, and then my mom moved into a cabin, and I miss that cabin so much, and they're renovating it to make it look modern, and I am so sad because I am very much of the farmy girl, and my room's gonna look completely different from the room I have right now at the new house, because it's an older farmhouse, and I am so excited to be moving, but it's gonna probably affect my YouTube channel and my animals in the slightest bit, my animals, because I still have to come here every day to work with them and stuff. So my mom was in that cabin, and I love that cabin so much. Our landlords were 50-50 though. They were okay, but they weren't like best landlord ever. So then my mom just recently moved, so now I'm in. Okay, so when we moved this time at our dad's, it's going to be our 6th house we actually live in. So our mom recently moved into our 5th house, between both of my parents. And we have the best landlords ever, and yeah, my parents are big renters, obviously. I will agree, especially in our situation, it is probably really hard to buy a house for both my parents. And I have nothing against renting houses because you probably move a lot and it's probably really good for you. um, so yeah, and we have really good landlords, and I'm really excited to be moving. But that was something that got me pretty emotional because I don't know how my YouTube channel is gonna go. I don't know how my animals are gonna adjust to me not always being here. I don't know, like, my turkeys worry me the most, and especially right now when they're younger, and like even throughout their whole life they have to have water all the time. So if I'm waking up in a different house, I'm not going to be there in the morning to go out and water them, and that's worrying me. But it has nothing to do with you guys. My animals have nothing to do with you guys, because obviously I don't know any of you in person. I thought about starting a podcast or something like it, short talks. They would probably be 15 minutes, 20 minutes long. But at the same time, I don't know, and I'm not gonna be crying over if I lose subscribers, because that is expected, because content's gonna slow down. I just wanted to warn you guys about it, and I will be showing you guys like my room tour and stuff, and I might actually start, if any of you guys, like the 4 subscribers I had in the beginning, are still here. I doubt they are, but if they are, I started by making Schleich videos, and I might go back to making Collecta and Briar videos, because I'm not a huge fan of Schleich. I grew out of that stage, so, I might start doing that again, probably Briar videos. I started a Briar series, and I might go on with that to make content, but yeah, see you guys. So, I just popped on here again, real quick. I want to apologize for, like, I'm, like, really shaky right now because, you know, it's hard for me to talk about this, and especially not directly to somebody answering me. So I'm sorry, I probably repeated a lot of stuff, and I'm very shaky and stuttery right now, so yeah, I also apologize for that, guys. And don't forget, I've also taken so long to edit this video that we have baby chickens now, fancy chickens. Don't worry, it's not July, which is when market chickens come. You might be asking, why so late? Well, that's because market chickens die. They eat and drink and die because they're made for market. So all you vegans out there, yes, there's a breed of chicken made to be dead. Let me rephrase that. A breed of chicken made to be butchered. I was going to say slaughtered.